In the heart of southern Africa, where rivers carve through ancient soil and baobab trees stretch toward the sky, lives a people whose culture has shaped a nation. They are the Shona, the soul of Zimbabwe. Representing over 70% of the population, the Shona are not just a tribe, they are a civilization. Their story begins centuries ago, with the rise of the Karanga and the construction of Great Zimbabwe, a stone city built without mortar, whose walls still stand as a testament to African ingenuity. These ruins, once the center of trade and power, echo the voices of ancestors who traded gold and ivory with Arab merchants and built empires rooted in spiritual wisdom and communal strength. But Shona culture is not confined to the past. It breathes through music, art, language, and ritual. At the heart of Shona spirituality is the belief in Vadzimu, ancestral spirits, who guide and protect the living. These spirits are honored in ceremonies called bira, where families gather to consult them through spirit mediums known as svikiro. The sound of the mbira, a thumb piano made of metal keys and wood, fills the air, creating a trance-like rhythm that bridges the physical and spiritual worlds. In these moments, the Shona do not simply remember their ancestors, they commune with them. They ask for guidance, healing, and protection, believing that the past is not gone, but alive in every breath they take. Shona art is equally spiritual. Using serpentine and springstone, sculptors carve stories into stone, stories of unity, motherhood, and the invisible thread between nature and spirit. These sculptures, now displayed in galleries around the world, are more than decoration. They are expressions of belief, identity, and ancestral memory. Each curve and texture holds meaning, passed down through generations of artists who learned not just technique, but philosophy. In rural villages, traditional crafts like pottery, weaving, and beadwork continue to thrive, preserving the tactile language of Shona heritage. Language itself is a pillar of Shona identity, with dialects like Zazuru, Karanga, Manyika, Ndau, and Korakore. The Shona language is rich in metaphor, rhythm, and wisdom. Proverbs like Shakafukidza Jimba Matenga, what covers homes are roofs, speak to the hidden struggles within families. Others like Kudzidza Hakuperi, learning never ends, reflect values of humility and lifelong growth. Oral storytelling remains central, with folktales, riddles, and praise poetry passed from elders to children. These stories teach morality, resilience, and the importance of community, values that have helped the Shona endure colonization, displacement, and modern pressures. Social customs, like roora, the bride price, continue to shape relationships and family dynamics. In traditional Shona marriages, families negotiate the union through elders, exchanging gifts and blessings that bind not just two individuals, but entire clans. Funerals are equally sacred, involving rituals that honor the dead and ensure their peaceful transition into the spirit world. Naming ceremonies, child-rearing practices, and rites of passage all reflect a worldview where life is cyclical and every stage is marked with reverence and community support. In modern Zimbabwe, Shona culture continues to evolve. Urban youth blend traditional music with hip-hop, wear beadwork with denim, and speak Shona alongside English. While globalization and Christianity have challenged some customs, many families still return to their roots during weddings, funerals, and spiritual milestones. Cultural revival movements are growing, with young artists, musicians, and scholars reclaiming Shona identity and sharing it with the world. From Harare to Mutare, Masvingo to Chipinge, the Shona spirit remains strong, adapting, surviving, and inspiring. This documentary is not just a tribute, it is a reminder that culture is not static. It is a living rhythm, a flame passed from one generation to the next. The Shona people have carved their legacy into stone, sung it through mbira, and spoken it through Proverbs. They have endured, resisted, and reimagined themselves time and again. In every village drumbeat, every sculpted figure, every whispered prayer to the ancestors, the soul of Zimbabwe lives on. This is not just a culture, it is a way of life. It is Shona, it is Zimbabwe.